is significant.
One draw and one no contest with 30.
Jerry Cesar Jr. in the green. Fonfara in the dark.
Are noted as not.
By telling us they're going to start fans, they were going to surprise the other one.
Exactly.
Instead, they run into each other like two trains.
Joe Goosen has spent 35. He's knowing him. He likes aggressive. Who is putting
so far since where Fonfara can hit.
Great right hand through the guard by Chavez. This is the fight he wanted. They were offered other opponents and
light heavyweight, like we talked about, it's going to get us a nice combination.
What they don't want Fonfara to do, Samplona, is to get low and brawl with Chavez Jr.
Chavez Jr.
Chavez Jr. has a good work against a true light heavyweight. We'll see.
Overhead right by Fonfara. Brian Barrett, where he failed to make now here tonight.
Winning this round, his hands are up. Hands all over the place defensively.
Hands low.
Shoot for him.
Doctor, as Paulie said, keep your head in the game. There's Fonfara.
And there is redness under the right eye of Chavez Jr.
10 seconds, stop the bell.
To the ring. That is not the case with his son tonight.
Round's very dangerous there.
Oh, left hook by Chavez.
Fonfara waved him on.
Fonfara now, ducking not a good idea for Fonfara. He needs to stay outside.
But you see how much shorter the punches are by Fonfara? He gets close and he's able to punch inside of Chavez a lot of times. And he hit high.
Right hand again, and is Chavez backing Fonfara to the ropes. Left hook to the body by Chavez.
The body work we talked about, Chavez is very capable of that.
And there's a left hook to the body by Fonfara.
It's going to be a great fight. You can feel it.
Electric atmosphere. That's redundant when you say the fight's at StubHub Center right out.
Yeah.
Going to the body himself, but Chavez is undaunted. He's going right back to the body.
Just pass.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's why you can't complain to the referee. Sometimes.
Countered by Fonfara.
Fonfara hurt his right hand in his last fight, which was a win, but he's fighting.
Nice 1-2 through the guard by Chavez.
And Chavez is not using it. Again, it's the fundamentals he doesn't have that Fonfara has.
Again, on the job training as a pro. But Fonfara, definitely the better boxer in the second round. On 12 had a
Ginn landed some combinations in that last round, throwing the jab and the straight right.
Fonfara immediately on the attack.
Backing up.
Fonfara would love to emulate his compatriots Thomas Adamek and 23 light heavyweight title reigns as he goes to work with the left hand.
You know, Paulie, I was thinking before, I wish I'd have put the uppercut in the keys. It's a good punch for Fonfara.
Middle, and then, Fonfara's either going to push his head down or hit him with an uppercut. The guy's chest and just not work.
Left hook to the body by Chavez, who continues to use his head as his lead, not one big weapon, because it's already cost him with that uppercut. Nice combination by Fonfara.
Sorry with that uppercut again.
Right uppercut, left hook, right cross.
We see how the punches landed round by round. You can see how Fonfara has just come out blazing, and that's
I wonder how much the physical size advantage, natural size advantage of Fonfara fight progresses, because Fonfara landing a lot.
Coming up.
Fonfara, the natural light heavyweight.
And there's that left hook across.
Because you see the fundamental short punch. Chavez doesn't.
Something else. We've seen Fonfara fight a number of times. This is so far his best performance technically.
He's so wide and so much better.
Final at the StubHub Center. The Polish contingent supporting Fonfara, but the Chavez fans trying to rally their charge. Years since Chavez Jr.'s been
back in the Windy City, there's a lot of folks that are cheering.
Nice right hand by Chavez.
It's still dangerous.
Right hand by Fonfara. 20 seconds left in the round, and I wonder if Joe Goose, in between rounds, he continues to do so. The better of it. There's a left hook off the body. Finish that combination.
Fonfara has dug some big punches downstairs, but working with the uppercut, the left. to the body.
Both sides of the body, too, Al.
He wants to be in this fight, but on the inside, as Paulie pointed out, his defense is not good, and that right uppercut has been a monstrous weapon to get some things done. And his own uppercut got in as he threw combinations. Remember, we are
using his elbow and tagging him before you dictate the pace and the turn.
The interesting thing, too, is Fonfara, who is generally more active than Chavez, he has more than doubled, almost tripled the number of punches Chavez has thrown.
Oh, another right uppercut sneaks its way in.
Well, we asked ourselves, is Chavez Jr. have a good chin up at this weight? So far he has, and now he's coming back a bit.
There, nice combination by responded to by Fonfara.
This is a fun fight.
Fighting spirit of Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Even going in, we knew he had a ton of it, but it's the ability here, his ability to cope.
Wins. Chavez coming back to knock. Fonfara came back to stop former light heavyweight champion Gabriel. And toe-to-toe, they're both head-to-head. Chavez trying to unload, but it's Fonfara the more.
We thought the controlling distance.
Yeah, and it's because of those shorter shots, Alan.
Left hook by Chavez connects.
Even his defense is just tighter inside as well. His hands are in better position.
Now exhorts the son of the art, Chavez Jr. Under a minute left in the fourth. And Fonfara continues to put together the combination. Chavez leaning in, rips off a left hand of the body, but then eats a couple of shots upstairs. Here's a stiff left hook to the body by Chavez.
That is a good example of how good Chavez is to the body.
Triple right or left hook followed by the right uppercut. Full combinations in this fight.
Watch your head, Julio. Watch your head.
The StubHub Center serving up another dynamic night of fight.
So, Sam Corona in the corner of with the technique of his man and the fact that he's not.
The fact, though, that Chavez just walks in, Paulie, and can't far.
Yeah, and you don't have to look far. He also doesn't move his head. I don't like moving forward. You see Chavez Sr. then to tell his son to move his head, get on the side, but just come straight.
Well, when he fought John Duddy some years ago, they broke the record for a fight that didn't have a lot of defense. And Chavez has had a problem with that, but there he lands a really nice right hand against Fonfara.
And Fonfara,
both men combined for the record. He took a lot of punches as well.
Of course, this fight being contested at a 172-pound catch weight, the light heavyweight division. Chavez now with Fonfara along the ropes, but Fonfara. A minute and a half left. Right hand upstairs by Chavez.
Chavez watching this fight.
Ain't that jab, right uppercut, and again Fonfara.
Punches he steps in hard with them. Some of the punches he uses them to navigate around and put Chavez in position.
Fonfara mixing up
the wild card in this fight.
Continues to tee off on the head of Chavez, and yet Chavez continues to come forward. But how much more of these shots can he take? Strong chin, but we're just 42 seconds left in the fifth round. It's scheduled for 12.
Yeah, wow.
And regardless of the chin, and from far it looks like he's not really changing up his strategy.
And remember, Fonfara took the best Stevenson could offer and went down, but did not go out.
Yeah, Fonfara has a lot of character himself.
Yeah. Frenetic round here. Right uppercut by Fonfara. And it continues to be Andrew
Fonfara geographically in the ring and has tried to throw his combinations and work him. But what Fonfara has done is use movement and counter footwork, and again just leans in. It's making it a pretty easy night of the office.
He is making it easy. What Chavez is giving him, and what I mean by that is short shots. There you go again. The defense tight inside as well. If you slouch on your defense.
And that Fonfara of 101. Wow.
He's just a master to the offensive technique.
Chavez continues to feed him the head.
Yeah, exactly. More great point because
But now the left hook whip. Oh, and fun getting to have some fun at his expense.
Well, Chavez.
To 80 by Fonfara.
Of Andrew on the right, possibly opening himself up to the counter, but now Chavez with that. Houston also mentioned that there appears to be some hope for the right hand by Chavez.
I believe it, yeah, in the corner.
And Sam Colonna, who is one of the Fonfara, doesn't stay on the inside.
The score, Steve Farn for the scores at the midpoint.
Ball bang Fonfara. He gave Chavez one round. What's interesting is when Chavez has his always answers right away with shots of his own. But Fonfara's been just much more consistent in this fight. Can't see the judges seeing it any other way.
Oh, Fonfara leading with his shoulder.
I mean, Fonfara's body, but he's trying to push him back. All push back.
Midpoint of the seventh, and now Chavez beginning to shot. Fonfara responds and returns.
With that point deduction, but Fonfara is winning this round. So will it be an even round?
So you have to kind of push him back, otherwise you'll allow him to push you back.
Yeah, Chavez using his hand, but not the way he's supposed to in this fight. As Fonfara on the right, 5 seconds left in the seventh.
That was nice move forward.
There was a jab of Fonfara. He's actually put that punch in mothballs a little.
On the final 10. Chavez misses with the left hook.
They're working on the inside. There's the shoulder that hit the head of Chavez, and for the first shoulder by Chavez. Working on the inside is Chavez Jr. with that.
Walking down Chavez, unloading the combination.
He's only thrown 44 of them.
When he protects the 8th round, fighter than anything. Ducks underneath on the inside again. Very right for that uppercut. Point advantage for Fonfara.
Shoulder but won the round. So Fonfara, that makes it 9-9.
As Ed McMahon used to say, you are correct, sir.
Using the catch and shoot inside, he catches a body shot sometimes. Look for that as well.
There's a right uppercut from Chavez.
Sometimes he leads with those little short off of the Chavez body shot.
I don't think Sam Colonna likes in the corner of Fonfara, even though he's still doing very well on the inside. I don't think
another skip right uppercut. Sorry,
that's okay. He's heading there and staying on the inside, even though he's round.
I just think, you know what it is, Al? I think Fonfara just sees I can just beat the crap out of this guy on the inside. I'm going to stay inside of him.
And he continues. Oh, and there's Chavez with a right hand. Stopped by that short jab and the punishment by Fonfara. Oh, back Chavez to the rope. And there's that right.
Chavez Jr. looks very tired.
Yeah, you don't want to see him taking these kind of shots either. But there's a lot of shots he's taking tonight.
Champion. And Jr. in very tough tonight. As he continues to be battered by Fonfara, but yet trying to come back left hook. And there's some heart from Chavez. Chavez Sr. speaks. This is why I did not want my son to take on Andrew Fonfara. As the 9th round begins and Fonfara continues.
Chavez Jr., a 160-pounder, 68 really.
He used the catch weight to diminish the fighter coming from the...
I think he made it easier than Chavez Jr. did.
And a tee off, and you have it hard and pride. How much more of this does anyone want to see?
Yeah, and that's the thing. There's a lot of money.
I think it's tough to stop this at this point because he's fighting.
And we saw what almost happened against Sergio Martinez. Dominated, and there's mouse under the right eye beginning to swell even more. The jab from Fonfara.
Yeah, the difference, and we saw Donis Stevenson as a big 175-pound puncher to whack him around and not get him out.
Not only not get him out, but Fonfara Stevenson. So, you know, again, like we said earlier,
potential rematch against Adonis Stevenson.
excellent weapon. He lands a beauty there. Got a lot of leverage on
His feet were in the southpaw position when he threw position. See?
Yeah, good point.
And there it is, the referee waving off the fight. Andrew Fonfara comprehensively outgunning Julio. And the Polish
demonstrate